Hey, if you're watching this video, you're probably considering moving to Palmas Del Mar. I created this series with the most common questions people have about moving and living in Palmas Del Mar. My name is Maria Brown with Palmas Dream Homes, and I'm your host. I hope you enjoy this series. Hi, this is Maria Brown with Palmas Dream Homes, and today I'm going to share with you 10 things I wish I knew before moving to Palmas Del Mar. You're probably thinking about moving to Palmas, and you've already seen that we have a marina, we have a school, we have an equestrian center. Now I'm going to share with you some things that were a little bit a surprise, a positive surprise when I moved here, and also some things that I wish I knew before we moved. Number one, you'll use your golf cart more than you use your car. Why? Some of the beaches you cannot access with a car, so it's more convenient to ride with your golf cart. You can take your kids to school riding the golf cart, and if they're older than 16 years old, they probably can drive themselves to school on the golf cart. Also, sometimes it's more convenient to go to Palmas Nova Plaza by golf cart because there's limited parking for cars, and it's also an adventure. It's nice to go, feel the breeze, moving your hair. If you want to go, we always take our kids usually after the sun goes down around 5:30 or 6 to go explore around the community. It's nice if you go to the duck pond and you want to feed the turtles or the ducks there. Number two, it's island time. So life goes at a slower pace here. It's something you have to get used to it. If you come, especially from a state where you're going, go, 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 here, you have to chill, relax. If not, you will get very frustrated. So anything from contractors or cleaning crew or anything that you have to interact with other people, services specifically, then you're gonna notice that it takes time. Definitely, if you decide to go and do a renovation project, it is gonna take more time. I always tell people, if they tell you 5 months, it will be 6 to 7 months. Number three, the sense of community is stronger than you expect. I've lived in different places before I moved to Palmas. I'm originally from Ecuador, my husband is German, and we've lived before in Florida, California, and Nevada. But we both said we've never been as social as since we moved here. Also, we've never had such a tight community. Besides our home countries, like it's hard when you move to a place and you don't have friends, you don't have family. But here, that's what makes Palmas so special, because everyone has been on your shoes when you're moving here. So you'll notice people are friendly. They'll also be very helpful. Everyone wants to make sure that if you have any questions, and you're gonna have answers to that. I have to share with you something that happened once when someone posted in the chat, hey, my car broke and I need a ride to go to Pep Boys to get a new battery for my car. And there were multiple people texting saying like, hey, yeah, my car is parked. I'll send you the code. You can go in and take it from the garage. The keys are there. And who says that? That's what I was thinking, right? Like, I've never had that experience before, but that's something that you'll see very common here in Palmas. Also, if you're going to Costco to buy groceries, you'll see sometimes people say like, hey, if anyone is missing anything from Costco, I'm going on a Costco run. So let me know if you need anything. So all those things make the community so special. Also, if you have kids, it's nice because there are different chats for each classroom, each age group, so that's a good way to stay connected. If you're an empty nester, there's also a lot of activities that you can do within the community, whether that is yoga or Tai Chi or Zumba or playing golf, tennis, pickleball, or enjoying just sun time at the beach club. Here in the community, there's also a lot of things to celebrate, and that makes you also appreciate the tight community that we have. Oh, they always say that Puerto Rico has the longest Christmas in the world, and that's because they start right after Thanksgiving, sometimes even right after Halloween. And you'll see not only the decor and the Christmas songs, but also some activities that happen around the community around Christmas time. For example, we have the golf cart parade. That is nice because everyone gets a chance to decorate their golf carts, and some people go all in. There's a prize for the top 3 places. And this parade starts at the school and then goes throughout the community. Sometimes it ends at the beach club, sometimes ends at Palmas Nova Plaza, but there's usually a Christmas party after that. We also have Halloween trick-or-treating at Palmas Plantation. That is very common too. That's a place where everyone gathers and goes trick-or-treating. If your kids are school, I'm actually a sponsor for the school. We host a trunk or treat at the parking lot for the school, and as well as some activities that are organized by the church. We have also for Three Kings, that's January 6th, the Three Kings Parade. Instead of coming riding camels, they come riding horses out of the equestrian center. And everyone who owns a horse, they will get to ride also their horses throughout the community. It's a nice parade. Some people follow along behind on the golf cart. And then that ends at the equestrian center, where you have bouncy houses, petting zoo, music, and food. Another great festivity to celebrate as a community. Another important holiday is Easter. So if you're a member at the beach club, you're gonna have the Easter bunny there. Also at church, they usually have egg hunting. And if your kids are enrolled at the Palmas Academy, a big tradition there is to have the hat parade, where kids get to decorate their own hats and they come modeling and showcasing their hats. Number 4, HOA fees are part of the lifestyle. So we have the master plan HOA fee, that is the Palmas HOA, which at the time of this video is $1,300 for the whole year. So about $108 a month. You can pay that for the full year or quarterly. And that you have to pay regardless if you have a house or a condo or even an empty lot. But then if you are in an additional gated community, you will pay a second HOA, and that varies depending on the community you're in. So you have places like Plantation, for example, around the $200 a month, or you have other condominiums like Marbella that they have additional benefits and amenities in that community. It's also an oceanfront community, and therefore the HOAs are a little bit higher. If you're in a condo, you're gonna pay per square footage of your property, while if you are in a single family home community, it's usually the same rate for everyone. These amenities, they vary between pool. Some communities also have a little clubhouse area. Some of them have a gym. Most of them have a security guard. Sometimes it's just a gate with a tele-entry to access your community. Number 5, every neighborhood feels different. Each community is so unique and so diverse that you definitely have to check it out before you decide which one you want to live in. And I'm here to help you with that as well. Talking about neighborhoods, there are a couple of things that you should know. If you're looking for an investment property, some communities are more Airbnb friendly. That means that they will allow short-term rentals. Some communities have some restrictions where you can only rent a minimum of a month. Some have a minimum of 3 months, and some a minimum of 6 months. So it's all going to depend on the community that you're interested in. Some communities, they charge you a fee if you're renting your property short-term. So once again, it all depends on the bylaws and the rules and regulations that have been stipulated for that HOA. Number 6, you spend more time outdoors. Another thing you need to know before moving to Palmas is that you're gonna spend a lot of time outdoors. Why? This is not like being in the city where you can go and walk to the restaurants, but here you have a lot of things to do outside. We have a nice pterocarpus forest. My kids love to go there and explore in nature. There are a couple of classes that happen there, like we have yoga, you have Tai Chi and Pilates on the mat. We also have story time there. So moms get together with their toddlers or preschoolers, and someone takes turns to read a book. And it's a great way for kids to interact, to practice reading, and also to have a play date afterwards. It's a great way also for parents to connect and get to know each other that way. In addition to the forest, we also have the beach club, we have the beach, and we have some hiking trail. It's really cool to go on a treasure hunt if you want to go to look for seashells at the beach. And we have Kids Entrepreneur Fair, where sometimes you'll see kids making nice crafts sell at the Entrepreneurs Fair that's currently being hosted at the hotel. And it's something that happens once a month, where kids get to showcase and sell their handmade products. And that varies from soaps to candles, to bookmarks, to necklaces, and other things that they have prepared that's not food related. El Yunque National Forest is only 40 minutes away, and it's a great way also to have a beach day. This is how we usually combine it whenever we have a family outing or we have friends visiting. We go to El Yunque early in the morning. We walk, maybe we go and explore some of the waterfalls, and then we go for lunch to the Luquillo kiosks, and those are by the beach. So after we eat lunch, we go and relax by the beach. You can even get a pina colada on a real pineapple. The drive there is very smooth, not a lot of traffic, and it's good, when you make that as your beach day. You could also go to Ceiba or Fajardo, and you can also charter a boat from here at the marina and take a nice trip to Vieques If you go out of Ceiba, a lot of people take the boat to Icacos or Palomino Island. You can go snorkeling. Usually the boat tour will have also some food provided. And it's again another nice thing to do, that you go during the day and come back in the afternoon. If you're going to Vieques or Culebra, most likely you're gonna stay there and spend at least a night. Vieques is amazing because they still have there the bioluminescence. So if you wanna go and stay overnight, explore that, it's definitely something that you put in your bucket list. One of the things that I like the most is waking up to a nice view of the ocean and the mountain. Having a sip of your coffee or your tea, your favorite beverage, is a great way to start the day. And that's something that it makes you realize, like, yes, we're here. We're at a tropical Caribbean island. The other thing that I like here is that everything with the Palmas Athletic Club is a very convenient way to get to know people, especially pickleball, tennis, and golf. We have open play for pickleball Mondays and Fridays, usually around 5 p.m. So even if you're not a member, you can come and pay a fee to play. Of course, if you want to play often, I highly recommend that you join the club because you get access to the gym, to the beach club, to the pickleball courts, the tennis courts, and also golf. If you are a boater, a lot of the marinas in Puerto Rico are at full capacity, but we still have space here at the marina in Palmas del Mar. But in addition, there are several homes that have a boat slip. So whether you're renting a house with a boat slip, or you're buying a house with a boat slip, or you have a friend who has a boat slip that is not using, you can also rent it privately. So multiple options to store your boat. So I hope this video gave you a little bit more of an inside scoop of how it is to live in Palmas del Mar. Now, if you want to know maybe about activities in Palmas del Mar, or health insurance, or other things that you might need when you're moving to Palmas del Mar, make sure you follow and see the next video.